Hi everyone, my name is Ray, or some of you might know me as Tiki with Ray, and today I am happy to announce that Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaways issue 2 is out now. And in this issue, we go to the other side of the country. We started at the peninsula that's here in the Pacific Northwest, and in this one we go to the Garden State, or I like to joke around and call the Toll Blue State, because it seems like wherever you go you got to pay a toll. But I figured I'd go to New Jersey to check out 3 different home tiki bars. And in this issue, we're going to start off with a place called The Big Woo, which is interesting because the name of the tiki bar is named after a volcano that was in a Tom Hanks movie called Joe versus the Volcano. And I thought that was really, really cool. I used pictures of volcanoes for like the background and stuff like that. On the second tiki bar that we visit is Johnny and Shauna Lowe's Rita's Lost Weekend. They are actually the Tiki Golf Club chapter leads for New York City, and I'm hoping to actually visit their tiki bar this time when I come home. So Johnny, hopefully we can set up something. And if you don't know what the name of their bar is named after, it's named after the boat that they used to go find the creature from the Black Lagoon. And then the third and final tiki bar we visit is a Star Wars themed tiki bar. I actually did a write-up on Pete's Place a long time ago for my blog, and I thought the idea was like really, really cool. And the interesting thing about it, the name of his tiki bar is called Tatuniki. And to get more specific, it's more like Tatooine themed tiki bar as opposed to just general Star Wars. And I'll tell you what, I mean, if you say that you can't, I mean, yes, Star Wars is not tiki and tiki is not Star Wars. But if you were to combine the two, I'll tell you what, his home tiki bar is that perfect combination. For every Tiki Hideaways issue, I like to feature 3 home tiki bars. And then I'd like to have a couple extra write-ups. And I reached out to my friends, and actually Holly, who lives out here, she started an event called the Beachcomber Bash. And so far there's been 2 of them, and they've been out at Ocean Shores, which is pretty far away from Seattle and Portland. It's about 3 hours southwest of here. And I'll be honest, it's kind of a pain. But this year, they're actually going to hold it at the Red Lion Hotel, which was the same hotel that TikiCon used to happen a couple years ago. So it's going to be a lot easier to get to. Hopefully more people come in from out of the state. And I hope you all do, because I'm going to be there and I want to see y'all. I miss you. And the third and final write-up for my Tiki Hideaways issue is Riley of the Tiki Talk Show. What his main focus is focusing on the Tiki revival. You know, the late 80s, early 90s. And he, like me, have so much respect for Otto von Stroheim to create Tiki News. And this write-up that he did is kind of about the Tiki publications that are out there. He talks about Tiki News. He talks about the Tiki magazine that came out in the 2000s. He talks about Exotica Modern. And he gives a shout out to my fanzines that I've been doing. This is one of them, Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaways. And then the other one is my Tiki Golf Club Tiki Nomicon fanzine. I really think it's cool that, I don't know, some of the reasons why I'm starting to do this is, I don't know, there's something about holding something in your hand. And you just can't do that with like a blog post. I think some of the younger generations, they're starting to come back to collecting things. Like supposedly like they're actually into like buying books and buying cassette tapes or records. And I think that's really, really cool. There's something to be said about like just that this is something that I can hand to somebody. Here you go. And then you can read it. And you don't need any battery power. You don't, well, the only thing you need is a light to read. And it's a document. it's something that exists and hopefully will be around for a long, long time. So yeah, this is Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaway issue 2, and with Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaway issue 3, who knows where I may end up. So maybe I might be doing a write-up on your home tiki bar. So stay tuned. If you do want to get a copy of this, or Tiki with Ray's Tiki Hideaways Volume 1, you can get them for sale at my website, tikiwithray.com/Tiki Hideaways. And they're both $10 a piece, $5 shipping. I think that's pretty cheap. And, well, hopefully you'll pick one of these up. I put a lot of work into it, and I think you'll be impressed with what I came up with. Want to support the Tiki with Ray show and look cool doing it at the same time? Then head over to tikiwithray.com and buy yourself a Tiki with Ray shirt. They're only $20. Tony Canapa did the design, and they're screen printed in America.